Hello and welcome to a quick video on room service operations. Let us understand the mise en place for room service. The room service trays are laid up and kept ready the previous night itself in the pantry. The non-perishable items such as cutleries, crockeries, toast rack, these are the things that will be kept ready in the previous night, and it may be covered with a cloth so that no dust will settle on those plates. Items such as tea, coffee, toast, cereals, juices will be prepared at the pantry itself, whereas the main course such as omelette or hams and sausages will be pre-plated and brought in from the kitchen. The placement of items on the tray. Here, when we set up the tray for the room service, we have to take care that all the items are easily accessible to the customer. For example, the beverage and breakfast cup, saucer, teaspoon shall be placed to the top, center, right of the tray. While carrying the tray, we have to avoid any chances of accident. So, any bottled sauces or any bottles shall be laid flat while carrying the tray, as well as the spout of hot beverages shall be facing inwards while carrying, so that if at all any spillage happen, it should not fall on the floor. Once you reach the room and you're serving to the guest, at that time the teapots and coffee pots can be adjusted so that it is convenient for the guest. This is a sample layout for breakfast. Here you can see that the teacup is kept to the right, the toast rack is kept to the left, the preserves and butter pad is made available next to that, and the teapots, milk pot, sugar bowl all are kept together so that it is easily accessible. Now let us look at the service procedure for room service. First step is to knock at the door and wait for the reply of the guest. Once you get the reply from the guest, you can announce that you are here for room service. Once you enter the room, you can place the tray on the table and adjust the items on the tray as appropriate. In case there are more than 2 guests, then instead of tray, we will be using a trolley. In that case, you can open the trolley, lay the cover, and start with the service procedure as per the requirement of the guest. While the guest is having the meal, you can thank and leave the area, and you can check back after 45 minutes if the meal is ready to be cleared. In case of a room service trolley, while carrying or while escorting the trolley to the room, it can be folded this way, and at the room it can be opened and the cover can be laid out neatly as follows. Apart from the room service that is rendered from the pantry, there are other facilities which are part of room service. First one is the minibar. Minibar is a small refrigerator which contains beverages. Modern hotels have minibar with sensors which automatically registers when someone picks up an item from the minibar. Traditionally, it had to be accounted manually. Now, with the use of sensors, it is easier to manage and control the movement of minibar items. The minibars are usually audited and restocked every day with the consumption recorded in appropriate format, and if there is any consumption, the billing office is advised so that it can be charged to the guest. Minibars are not free of cost. It is a chargeable service. However, there is one more facility which is given at the hotel in the room, that is tea and coffee making facility. It is a simple facility wherein hot water plus tea bags, coffee powder and sugar and creamer may be made available. Guests can prepare their own tea or coffee and consume. This is usually not charged. It is part of the room tariff.